Saudade, saudade, saudade.
Ah, so beautiful, those quiet tones from Maro of Portugal. Portugal have had their first rehearsal of Saudade Saudade. I miss you, I miss you. Although this phrase we've learned is not really translatable, but that's as close as we're gonna get. In any case, should we go around and give our first reaction to the short clip? Let's do this! All right, I've got to say, she is really serving visual atmosphere to match the beauty of the song. She takes us to a different realm, perhaps the realm between life and death, when you do in fact miss someone. Her and her backing singers stand in a circle on the ancillary stage, stage B, the stage by the green room. So not on the main stage, but like in the audience in effect. And you know, it's just really beautiful. They say, we're gonna turn our back on all the technological business behind us, stand on this island, and on this island of grief, we are gonna commune and share our truth. They sing to each other, this circle of trust, beautiful harmonies. It's very touching and intimate, and I love the colors. The outfits, I don't wanna say psychedelic, but it's like they're in Euphoria, Nirvana, some other realm. I think of Inya, I think of, you know, when you close your eyes and they're bright lights and you just see impressions.
Like at different points.
Absolutely. Long story short, they've done this justice. They've made it more interesting than it was at Festival da Canção, which is what they needed to do. Jonathan.
This looks beautiful. Like, I absolutely adore the colour of palette here in their clothes and then also in the backgrounds. Whilst, you know, it's not the brightest of tones, there's still enough colour in there to make them pop. And, you know, standing on that B stage, very much like Salvador Sobral did, you know, get into, well, not necessarily the crowd because it's going to be the green room, but take yourself away, make your own little world and concentrate very much on Maro and her backing singers. And even though they're all, you know, very equally spaced apart, we can see that there's much more light on Maro and her face compared to the backing singers. So she is still very much in focus here and the main focal point of the song. And we can sort of see shots in sort of the background stuff of where the camera is going to be and how, yes, they're all facing towards each other, but there looks like there will be those moments where we still get to see their faces as the sort of camera is in between them. So yeah, I'm really loving the vibe so far here.
The way they are placed, you know, on the stage, it feels like they are forming a, you know, they have a secret circle and they are, you know, casting a spell, like opening a portal. Like I imagine this sun, you know, in the back, if it's working, if it works, of course, like there will be something like a portal and they will open to, you know, a world without drama, without technical issues, without TikTok videos, 40 seconds, 30 seconds, and I absolutely love this. The harmonies, I think they even sang in a higher key, right? Or lower? Because when I watched the TikTok video, the live, you know, sound was different, in a different key than the, you know, original music. It's very interesting. I love it.
Now, remind me, for my own sake, in this song, she is singing about her grandfather, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what I thought. So when I first saw the images, you see Maro in purple, the color of royalty, and next to her, you see the Moroccan oil color, or a very similar color, the teal. But when I finally saw the color of her suit, I thought, wow, what a beautiful peacock she is. Peacock symbolize regrowth, rejuvenation, royalty, respect, honor, integrity, beauty, love, and passion. And I would say that so much of that is likely what Maro feels for her grandfather. And, you know, Sinan, you know how I love to tell those lyrical stories. And as Sinan talks about this portal, I just imagine the portal between heaven and earth being open. And interestingly, in the Hindu and Buddhist religions, they consider the peacock to be quite sacred. But I picture this portal between the worlds being opened, and there just being this connectedness that never ends between Maro and her grandfather, which is really just quite beautiful. And it's, I mean, William and I have together experienced the portal. Do you remember when Dad died and how there was like that air pressure effect in his hospice room? So that portal, someone came down from above. In the moment they were there, they closed it, or maybe it was as they were leaving with his soul, but that portal very much exists, the portal that Sinan references.
Our cousin is a minister. I'm not particularly religious. However, he described that moment as the time when the veil between heaven and earth is at its thinnest. It's very strange. You do feel it when you watch someone die. There's a weird energy that kind of envelops you.
No, I don't think everyone feels it. I think there has to be an openness to the other worlds. I think there has to be a closeness, some sort of connection to the individual passing, but it's there. And so my hope for Maro is that she realizes that the connection and the love that she had for her grandfather, she can still access that even though he is no longer here, because that's something that William and I both just very much believe in. Even though we are not particularly religious, we hold that concept close at heart. So my closing...
You can often feel closer to someone after they're dead than when they're alive. It's very strange. In any case, we do need to wrap this up.
I have a closing thought. So I love the circle, and women's circles are something that have become very popular, but what I love about this, every single one of them, they're smiling, they're laughing. She has a message to deliver, and it's kind of sad. Out of context, I thought this was a move on song, and by no means am I going to tell her to move on, but the happiness and the laughter and the big fun smiles that Maro and her entire team are delivering, that makes me happy. Now you can move on from me.
And also it's a different kind of communication, like through that performance she's communicating with her grandpa. Sometimes it's better to communicate through music than through words.
Yes, absolutely. Final thoughts, Jonathan.
I think this is sailing through to the grand final, and dependent on how all the other slower songs sort of come into play, I think this is really one to watch out for.
Sailing through to the final, I think this is a dark horse that is now seeing the light. I don't think you can call it a dark horse anymore, because based on this, it's looking very good. Yeah. The horse is becoming lighter and lighter with each viewing. This is fantastic.
It's gorgeous.
I've said all that I need to say.
And then some. All right, that's what we think. What do you think? Are you living for Maro? Do you think she's going to say, I miss you to the grand final? Or do you think our girl is taking a rocket to the stars? Let us know here on Wiwibloggs.
Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, share, comment.
Keep communicating with us on our live streams every day.
And follow us on social media, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook.
Don't forget that we have podcasts now also on Spotify and Apple. William's releasing a book in May. You can do yoga with me on YouTube.
We have Wiwibloggs at home.
Misinformation.
Wiwibloggs is not
William is releasing a book spring of 2023.
Wait a minute.
Yes, you can watch, or you can get, you can sign up for the latest on my book, Wild Dances, a memoir of love, loss, and the Eurovision Song Contest. The link is in the description. All right, we'll see you later. Bye.